welcome back to my channel, Co-Row Girl. Co-Row stands for Colorado Rockies because I live in Colorado, right along the foothills of the Rocky Mountains. I'm at about 50 miles north of Denver, which is our state capital, for those of you that aren't from the US and don't know that. Yeah, so I just thought I'd pop on and do a real quick update of what have I been up to for brewing beer. So remember, I do malt extracts because I live in an apartment. I just don't have the room to do all grain like I used to, but it's still fun. Not as satisfying, but it's still brewing, so I'm glad that I'm still brewing. So let's see, since I saw you last, my White House Honey Ale actually got done, and I also bottled it and carbonated. These, I make 1 gallon batches and it made 7 pints. Those 7 pints are gone. It was very good. It literally does have honey in it, just like the name insinuates there. And I'm noticing on some of these beers, you know, you're supposed to carbonate it, you know, you let it ferment for 2 weeks and then you let it sit in the bottles to carbonate for a couple weeks. And then they're ready to drink. And some of these, and the honey ale was like that. It was decent when I opened it, but then I let it go another, like half a week, something like that, and it was really, really good. So just those few more days really brought out that honey flavor in it, and I liked it much, much better. Now, I'm not doing original gravities and final gravities. I do have a hydrometer, but when you're dealing with a gallon, you know, just filling your test tube up, you know, that can be the difference between like a half, you know, this much and a pint in a bottle. So since these are all kits that I'm doing right now, I'm not worrying about that. So what I have in the fermenter right now is an Oktoberfest kit. And so I thought I'd go ahead and see how this is. These are all, they're not sponsors obviously, but these are all from Craft Brew, so everything I order online. So I went ahead and got the Oktoberfest, see if I like that recipe, because I have a feeling once we get closer to fall, they're going to be out of stock of these. So I want to try it now, and then I might grab a couple of these for the fall that I can brew and have those in October, September, October, those kind of things. And what I have available right now is a brown ale, and this is so delicious, you guys. I'm going to pop this open. This is, I like really malty beers, and I'll tell you, this is my favorite so far. I think I did a video on my Irish Stout. That was really good. It was a different kind of a stout than I'd had. It was a real spicy kind of stout, so that was one of my favorites as well, but this by far is my favorite. So very malty, carbonated, well, flavor, just real mellow. So let's get this poured real quick here. But yeah, I need to, last time I did some video I wasn't watching when I poured and it went way over, so I gotta watch. Foamed over. So there we go. Cheers. Yeah. It almost tastes honey-like, but it's not. There's no honey in it. But very malty. I love the color of that. Look at that. Love the color. It carbonated nicely. This is a really good kit. I won't mess with this kit at all, because as a lot of you know, I'm trying all these kits per instruction, and then I may tweak some of them, like the Hefeweizen that I did. I want to use a different yeast for that one. But I need your guys' help with something. So my son just got engaged about a month ago, and they're going to be getting married a year from this October. And they both like sour ales. I'm not huge into sour ales. Some of them are okay. But my son and I thought, we haven't told his fiance, but we want to brew our own sour beer for the wedding, just for like the wedding party, because you know, I'm doing these in gallon batches, but I have a long time. So I went ahead and ordered, this one is Florida Vice, 4.5, so it's kind of like a session beer. It's a fruited sour ale. So I got a kit just to kind of get the ball rolling, but what I really want to do is do my own recipe for it. Now, this is where I need help. I've never done a sour ale, and one of my friends told me that the main thing is that the bacteria that you put in there, bacillus, whatever it is, I forgot what it is, that makes it sour, you want to get a separate kit. So like I have 2 1-gallon fermenters, little carboys right now, that I do my beer and my mead in. By the way, the mead is getting better if you've been watching. The mead as it's sitting, it's probably almost 2 months out. keeps getting better as it ages. But I was told that I need to get new equipment, because even when you clean it, I guess that bacillus, can't think of the name of it again, that you put in there to sour it, it's, even though you PBW and everything, it can infect kind of that, like if you do normal beers in that same equipment, it can infect that. So I do know that I need to order like a separate carboy and a blow-off tube and, you know, just everything that I need for that, which is no big deal. But I am going to try this. So, but if anybody has any tips on sour ales, again, this is going to have to be a malt extract. I'm not doing all grain. Let me know, or if you have a recipe for a sour ale. Because even I can try to, I'll do the math and get it all down, because you're probably doing 5 gallons if you're watching this. You know, I can do the math and get everything down in fifths to do in my gallons, but I would love to get a recipe from somebody if you're willing to share. I can look it up online, but it'd be so much more fun to get it from one of you guys. So, yes, so let me know, and let's see, what is my next? I guess I don't have anything waiting to brew. Like I said, I've got the Oktoberfest fermenting right now. It'll be ready to bottle, I think, in a couple days. So I don't know what I'm going to order next. But anyways, thanks for coming in. I just wanted to say hi. I'm on my patio that I fixed up. I did a video on that. I think here shortly I'm going to do a walkabout video. I'm going to go out somewhere and do a video in nature and show you guys that. So anyways, thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.